yeah, tired, but I think everyone had a hard day. I probably had a mentally harder day than a lot of people, being dropped after 10 kilometers.
Here's Caleb Ewan, he's still with his teammates.
The guys have done such an amazing job to keep me in the race, and I think the best thing I could do is to repay them with the win, and that's a huge motivation for me. So yeah, I can't thank them enough for what they've done.
They can hope that tomorrow ends in a bunch sprint, that Caleb Ewan's luck turns around.
I am not a climber, I am a sprinter, so today is for the sprinters.
Jakobsen wins his debut stage of the Tour de France.
It's a flat day before the rest day. You have probably the ambition of trying to win again.
Well, it's only flat in Belgium along the canal, but in France I never saw a single piece of flat asphalt.
We are all here, we all do the same parcours. I guess we'll find out who still has the fastest legs or who recovered best. You can only tell when we pass the finish line.
Primož Roglič has pulled out of the Tour to recover from the injuries he suffered on stage 5. A real blow to the overall leader, Jonas Vingegaard.
You have a strong enough team even without Primož?
I mean, the team is still really strong. I have some good guys for the flat. I have some good guys for the mountains still. Of course, it's a loss to lose Primož, but we have to look further, and now we just have to give our best every day.
Over 200 kilometres on the menu today, with temperatures hitting 40 degrees. Not too many riders looking thrilled at the prospect of a long breakaway effort in the sweltering heat. 3 men nevertheless went up the road early. German champion Niels Pollitt was joined by Wout van Aert, who had a bit of freedom today, and Fabio Jakobsen's teammate Mikkel Honoré.
20 seconds.
There were some efforts to counter, but the peloton soon decided to let them go, with Bike Exchange Jayco, Trek Segafredo and ALPECIN DECEUNINCK organising the chase for their sprinters. Well, realising the break had no chance of staying away, Van Aert soon sat up and rolled back to the pack. Pollitt and Honoré pushed on, but the sprint teams were keeping them on a tight leash.
1 minute 20 seconds, 1 minute 20, 1:20.
Crash in the peloton. Wout van Aert is down. Steven Kruijswijk is down. Steven Kruijswijk sat in the middle of the road, and this rider does not look good at all. Jumbo-Visma have lost 2 riders, Roglič and Kruijswijk, and here are the sad shots. Looks like the shoulder or the collarbone, unfortunately.
We see another crash in
Yellow
Vingegaard.
jersey. Vingegaard down, Tijsman Noot is down, and suddenly this is turning into a horrible day for Jumbo-Visma. Bike change, throws his bike on the floor. Suddenly Jumbo-Visma are having a half an hour to forget.
Et le duo de tête police, Honoré repris par le peloton.
On the final climb, some 50 kilometres from the finish, 2 French riders went clear. Local boy Benjamin Thomas and Alexis Gouchard. The pace really ramping up and causing splits in the peloton. Dylan Groenewegen was dropped, with yesterday's stage winner Michael Matthews working hard to close the gap. The peloton didn't seem to want to catch Thomas and Gouchard too early. They were still leading with 10k to go.
15 seconds, 15 seconds now, 15 seconds to go.
As we see the attack, Benjamin Thomas, world champion on the track, Olympic medalist, goes for glory. Benjamin Thomas is still there. He's hanging on for dear life. but getting ready behind. Here come the sprinters teams. 500 metres of pain, and he still holds on. He turns left. He gives it another big acceleration, but suddenly they are queuing up behind. Benjamin Thomas is still there. 500 metres. He's about to be caught. Bosenhagen comes up. Here comes Mads Pedersen. On his wheel is Wout van Aert. The breakaway is caught at 400 metres. Trek Segafredo leading out for Pedersen. Here comes Groenewegen. Philipsen makes his move. 59 kilometres an hour. Left-hand turn. Mads Pedersen, Wout van Aert, Jasper Philipsen. Philipsen gets balked. Wout van Aert on the outside. On the line, it's Jasper Philipsen. Philipsen, I think, wins the stage.
It's just too many things at the same time, and yeah, it's been a lot of I'm not gonna cry on television, but it's been a massive yeah, search for this victory, and we worked really hard for it. And we're just super proud that yeah, we can finally finish it off after a tough tour. We had to wait until stage 15 with the team, and yeah, everybody still believed that was possible, and yeah, I'm super happy.
Today was not the best day for us. Steven is abandoned the race, and yeah, Tis and I crashed, so yeah, not the best day. I'm okay. It's a bad day, but yeah, that can happen.
Jasper Philipsen finally has his first Tour de France stage win after 4 second places and 4 third places, his 5th victory of the season. Vingegaard didn't lose time today, but he did lose 2 teammates, and he crashed during the stage. He'll be very relieved to have a rest day tomorrow. Van Aert's lead in the green jersey competition is almost at 200 points, with Philipsen moving up to 3rd. No action in the mountains classification today. Simon Geschke is still 7 points ahead of Louis Meintjes. And POGAČAR is still the best young rider, as he has been since the very start of this Tour de France. The INEOS Grenadiers are still 35 minutes ahead of Jumbo-Visma in the teams classification, with Groupama FDJ not far behind. 2 weeks down, 1 to go, and this Tour de France is finally poised. It's time for another well-earned rest day. We'll see you in the Pyrenees on Tuesday.